Hello there! So today we are at Epcot because it is the Festival of Arts, and we heard that someone very, very important to the Disney World is here. So last year we got to meet her, and this year we're gonna try and meet her again. Miss Paige O'Hara is here, the voice of Belle, and we're hoping to see her. As you can see, we have this lovely stained glass vest for this week, specifically for Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Not only that, we're hoping to give her these gifts for her and her husband Michael, which are travel pillows. Now, if you didn't know, Michael was actually Beast on the Broadway version of Beauty and the Beast, so they kept it in the family. So let's head on out. There's the Festival Arts mascot, Figment. Now, I do have to say that the Festival of Arts encompasses several different forms of art. That includes painting, collaging, music, just tons of different stuff. So instead of just saying Festival of Arts is just painting, they're saying no, Festival of Arts is everything. Dancing, anything you can think of that is arts is here. And a lot of times you can meet the artist there at the booth in which they have their artwork. One of the things I've always loved about Festival of Arts is they always have like a painting next to the character meet and greets. Because Alice meets here, there's a white rabbit. And last year they started painting characters in each portion, each country, to represent that country as an animated character. It looks like Peter Pan's shadow got away. After Flora had already painted this, Merriweather got a hold of it, because there's now a touch of blue and pink for Aurora's portrait. I absolutely love Belle's canvas because it's made by Papa Maurice, and you can see all the mechanical doodads that he's put into it for Belle. And he even signed it, Maurice. We found Lumiere here, and then right across from Lumiere is Marie Berlioz and Toulouse. Then we found Emile snacking away right across from Remy. And before you meet Paige, of course, you have to get one of her artworks so that she can sign it. Now, she does have her signatures on these, but this will be a more personalized signature. Here's a few of Paige's paintings. Belle and Beast, which is sort of like the one that we got, and then Cogsworth. And then here's a few more from her gallery.
Oh,
For you. So I actually brought you and your husband.
No way!
Travel pillows. I know you guys travel all over the place.
That is like the perfect present. Oh my gosh, that's too much though.
But yeah, these are both for you and Michael.
Oh my god.
I met
He is gonna
you
love
last
this.
year, and just Michael came in to check on you, and you were like, oh yeah, he was nice, so I figured you'd like that too.
He was fussy on our trip here that he didn't have one. That is so perfect.
And I do want to say, this is my mom, Brenda.
Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming.
And just like everyone else around here, my name is Michael, so this is your Michael. I feel bad.
I did not need it. That was very generous of you. I will think of you every time I use them.
And next year I'm gonna have to bring you something, Michael, because you're always working just as hard as she is.
No,
The other Michael, I'm sorry.
Sorry, he knows my husband.
Now, I do have to say that I did return. You can tell I'm wearing a different color shirt. I came back on another day because I made those pillows for Paige and her husband Michael, but Michael Young, who is part of Disney's Disney Fine Arts Gallery, was a little depressed that he didn't get one. So I had to come back to give Michael his pillow. So that's why I'm back. And that's why we can do all this stuff today. So I've gotten a chance to give Michael his pillow. And when I went over to do it, Paige and Michael and I all took a selfie together. So I have a photo of Michael too, Michael Young, not Paige's husband, Michael. That way I have a photo with the two of them because Michael Young is always with Paige when she's here at the Festival of Arts. So I'm gonna post that photo now so you can see it. So now that we've met Paige, it's time to head over to the Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Inside, they have different objects from different plays. It's Cinderella's glass slipper. Then there's Sleeping Beauty. And the Phantom of the Opera. And then, of course, there's stuff from the live-action Beauty and the Beast. Mrs. Potts and Chip. Cogsworth, you can see his face. Lumiere and his face. And then one of the outfits she wore in the movie. So I've got to say that Sing Along with Belle was amazing. I loved it. So as a cast member, anytime that our guests sing along with any of the music, whether it's the fireworks, whether it's one of the shows, or anything like that, it always gives me overwhelming emotions. I always tear up from it because that shows that those songs are a part of their everyday life. They love singing those songs, and it's a part of their Disney life. So I really love that. Now, Around the World showcases several different artists. This one is Greg McCullough. Greg actually painted this beast here, and the beast was actually used as one of the park maps for when New Fantasyland opened. And then here's one of Golden Oak's symbol, and this actually has several different hidden characters in it. So when you get really close, you can see there's Ariel, and there's Pluto, just tons of different characters up in this painting. There's the Simba symbol. There's just tons of them. This is from Noah Fine Art, and I love when he paints these kids in sort of like a playground setting where they're like playing at home. My favorite one of his is this one, where the dog is dressed up with the princess. Sometimes you'll catch the artists doing their work. James Coleman Studios, and they're painted on metal. This is at Acme Archives, and they have Star Wars paintings. I love the reflection. And then there's one of Boba Fett. And he's working on another one over there of Boba Fett. Let's head to the other side. So these are done by Dave Perillo, and they're the ride posters. And I love that there's Kitchen Cabaret, which is great because it's now in the Epcot fireworks. There's also one for Madame Leota and Benny's Cab Service over at Disneyland. So we saw them last year, but here's some amazing rocking horses. All hand painted. And this elephant's name is Willie. And he's here to represent the Andapur cart. Hi, Willie. On the outside of the refreshment outpost, we found some of the hyenas getting a hot dog. Headed into China, there's Mushu and Cookie. Next to this Dave church, on this grassy area, is one of the trolls. Headed into World Showcase, you have these amazing chalk drawings. There's the white rabbits. And Alice. There's Captain Hook. And here they are working on it. These are by Brian Blackmore. And I love that the characters have drawn somebody for them. Of course, Donald, he's number one. He drew his original self. And Goofy's not the best at drawing, so you can see.
Okay.
It looks like Jack and Gus stepped in some paint in this one. This was by Doug Bolly. So here in Canada, there's sort of a make your own shirt. What you do is you pick the design and then the color background that the shirt is going to go on. And then the shirt is your design. Let's check out this artist.
Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks. Thanks for cheering me on. I'm artist Trevor Carlton, and I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I love you, Cristiano. Hey, I'm gonna head over to the Disney Fine Art booth. Come please say hi. The painting is available for sale, so come talk to me. There's lots of really cool art. And then also we have another Disney Fine Art booth back in Morocco, so check them out. There's some other artists back there too. So thank you so much. You guys are making the Festival of the Arts 2020 the best.
Here's a close-up of the finished product. It's Oswald! Woo! I like this incredible painting of Scar.
Welcome to the Epcot Intern.
Of course, Figment has returned through all the paintings, and this year's prize is a puzzle in a paint can. Another form of arts is the culinary arts. And look how awesome that is! So on the construction wall of the Fountain of Nations, they moved the paint by number to here, and this one was just put up yesterday. I can't believe they're almost through with it. That's amazing. And this is what the finished version is supposed to look like. These are done by Eric Dowd. I like the colors and the paints they use for it. By Soren, they have these butterfly wings, so that you can put the butterfly wings on yourself. Wow! These are so cool! I like them. They sort of remind me of the ones at Haines City. Well, that is the end of our week. Normally I would say end of the day, but it is 2 days that we spent here. We got to meet Paige O'Hara, Michael Young, several different artists doing their thing. We saw some rocking horses, different forms of art, food, tons of stuff that goes on at the Festival of Arts. We even got to talk to several of the artists about how to do their sort of artwork. So I'm going to try, when I get a chance, to make my own rocking horse, possibly. We'll see. And on top of it, we got a painting signed by Paige O'Hara, and we gave her and Michael their gift. So it has come to the end of the video, which means it is time for me to watch out for free-range grandmas. So bye, guys.